what's up? Today we're going to be reacting to Brewstew cheating death. Y'all ready? I think I'm ready. Let's go.
Alright, now throughout my life, I've had a few brushes with the old Grim Reaper, if you will. I mean, I did do a cartoon on the time that I fell asleep at the wheel and crashed my car like an idiot. Surely if I'm capable of doing something like that, the chances are I've had a few other near-death experiences in my life. So today I'd like to go over a few more times where I peeked at the Grim Reaper's Uno hand, if you will.
Uno reference. Okay, the Uno reference is pretty funny. You gotta admit that was pretty funny.
And
cheated death.
Now the first instance I want to go over is the time that I spun out on the highway. Or excuse me, the 3 separate times that I've spun out on the highway.
But was it on the same highway? That's the question.
Now, I don't know what the odds are of surviving 3 spinouts, but you can call my ass Bruce Willis from the movie Unbreakable, because I'm either lucky as hell or I'm invincible. One of the two. Now, the first time I spun out on the highway, I was driving in the rain. And yeah, I might have been speeding and doing some stupid speed racer shit in my Chevy Cavalier. Who's to say? Well, next thing you know, I'm frisbeeing across the highway like a maniac. Now, luckily on this instance, I came to
Bro recreated Beyblade.
an abrupt stop, and I didn't hit anything. Now, the second time I spun out, it was once again raining, but I wasn't doing any stupid speed racer shit this time. My fucking friend was, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. Well, next thing you know, we're fucking boomeranging his Geo Metro across the highway, but luckily, once again, we came to an abrupt stop, and we didn't hit anything. Now, the third time that I spun out on the highway like a stupid idiot, it was snowing outside, and my dumbass ex was the one that was driving.
The fucking Lindsay Lohan face always gets me. It always gets me. It's funny as hell. You gotta admit, it's funny as hell. It's good.
At the time. Well, next thing you know, we hit a patch of black ice, and yep, you guessed it, we're fucking helicoptering an F-150 across the highway. And this time we fucking hit some shit, that's for sure. Initially, we slide ass first into the guardrail, and then we fucking tomahawked? I don't know, I'm running out of shit that spins. We fucking breakdanced this F-150 across 4 lanes of highway, and then promptly smashed headfirst into the other guardrail. Now,
how do you fuck up that bad? It's just...
Thankfully, we didn't murder anybody, and nobody was seriously hurt. Well, nobody besides the F-150, that is. That truck was fucked 6 ways to Sunday. And I guess I should mention that, well, it wasn't even my ex's truck. It...
Rental?
Was her brother's brand new truck that he was letting us borrow to move a couch, of all things.
Well, he's not gonna let you borrow his truck anymore.
Oh, what the fuck? You guys just crumpled up my truck like it's last week's homework? But hey, guess what? We didn't die. We cheated death. So take that, Grim Reaper. I see that fucking wild draw 4 in your hand, you shiesty little bitch. You can't kill me. All right, possible vehicular suicide. Check. What's next? Well, another time that I screen peeked the old Grim Reaper.
Is that GoldenEye 007? Yeah, I get the reference.
And once again,
cheated death.
Was a time when I was duck hunting with my dad when I was a kid. Now on this day, it just so happened to be windy as hell outside. And when I say windy, I mean fucking like Helen Hunt windy out there. I don't know what the hell we were doing out there in the first place. So we're walking along the woods when suddenly we hear something that sounds like a lightning bolt. But instead of a lightning bolt, it was a fucking giant tree branch coming down right on top of us.
How did you survive that?
Now, I have 2 specific memories of what happened next. One was me running like it was the goddamn apocalypse, and 2 was seeing my dad run, which was a very strange sight. It was like seeing your fucking math teacher in the grocery store. It was unnatural. I
Back then when you thought your teachers lived in the school?
was looking back like, what the fuck? When did my dad learn how to run? Now, luckily, we escaped getting murdered by what was essentially half a tree splitting apart in the goddamn Helen Hunt wind. And I'll never forget watching my dad swear at this tree like the tree did it on fucking purpose. Ah, you piece of shit tree, you trying to kill us? God damn it, I ought to beat your ass silly. And then after that, we just kind of walked off and just pretended like nothing even happened. Hell, even when we got home that day, my mom was like, well, how was the hunting trip? Oh, it was good, it was a good time. Don't worry about it, nothing happened, all right? It was good. And I just stood there like, is this motherfucker really gonna gloss over the fact that we almost got pulverized by a...
I would do the exact same.
Goddamn sycamore tree? Yes, yes indeed, that's exactly what he did. Because when you're a dad and you almost get you and your kid killed, you tend to keep that shit to yourself. But hey, whatever, I didn't die, once again. So eat shit, Grim Reaper. I see your punk ass hiding in the facility bathrooms. I'll still beat your ass with a shitty club, I don't care. Alright, getting pancaked by an elm tree, or whatever the hell it was. Check, what's next? Well, another time that I moved all my battleships around mid-game.
Oh, have any of y'all ever moved your battleships around mid-game?
And once again,
Cheated death.
was when I almost drowned at a water park. Or more specifically, a wave pool at a water park.
All of us have. All of us have almost.
Now you might be sitting there like, come on, everybody's almost drowned in a wave pool at
See
some
what I
point
mean?
in their life. That's the whole point of a goddamn wave pool. The closer you are to death, the more fun that you have, you stupid idiot. Yeah, well, that may be so, but this was probably the only time that I actually thought that I was going to die. Like, even when I was spinning out on the highway like an idiot, I was like, this is no big deal. I'm sure I'll be okay. Yeah, well, with this fucking wave pool incident, I got to stare directly into the asshole of death, and I did not like what I saw.
Out of pocket.
All right, so there I am, 8 years old, hanging out in a simulated drowning machine, aka the wave pool. And I'm having fun. I'm in the deep end, you know, where the waves are the biggest. Surely this won't backfire in my stupid little fucking face. Well, if you're a wave pool enthusiast like I was, you know that all it takes is one mistimed wave, and all of a sudden you go from having the time of your life to fighting for your goddamn life in a matter of seconds. Well, that is exactly what happened to my little ass. I take a wave directly to the face and promptly ingest so much pool water that to this day when I burp, it still tastes like fucking chlorine and little kid piss.
Bro, I've ingested so much chlorine in the past in like wave pools that it's not even funny.
Blech. Oh, god damn it. Well, now my rhythm is all screwed up, and I am just getting mollywomped by wave after wave after wave. All of a sudden I realize I'm spending a lot more time underwater than I am above water. And last time I checked, I'm not a fucking bluegill, so this is bad news. Meanwhile, the lifeguard's up there totally oblivious, smoking a cigarette and playing Tetris or whatever the fuck. Well, at this point, I'm like, yeah, I guess this is it. Looks like I'm drowning in a public pool like an idiot. My fucking affairs aren't even in order. My family's gonna be stuck in probate, arguing over my holographic Charizard and shit. God
I forgot he even had that.
damn it, what a shitty time to die. But then luckily for me, that asshole lifeguard couldn't find a long skinny piece, I guess, because he looks up just in time to see an 8-year-old that's ass up in the wave pool.
Bro, if I saw that as a lifeguard.
Well, all of a sudden there's fucking whistles being blown, alarms are going off left and right, a goddamn Navy SEAL team's being lowered down via helicopter and shit. They end up shutting down the entire wave pool just so this lifeguard could
Oh, people are gonna be angry at you for that.
pull my little ass out. Everybody's all pissed off. People are hucking rocks at me and shit. You fucking shut down the drowning machine, you piece of shit. And to make matters worse, this lifeguard insists on dragging
Why are there two of them? Why is there two of the same dude?
me the entire length of the pool, even though I am perfectly A-okay at this point. Hey, I'm okay. I think I can swim now. Shut the fuck up. I'm saving your life, you little shit. We get back on land, and the lifeguard was not concerned for my safety. He was more pissed off at me than anything. What the hell was that all about? Didn't you read the rules? You are not allowed to drown yourself in the goddamn wave pool.
No open butterfly knives.
Fucking kids these days. So then I just walked back to where my parents were and just, you know, pretended that I didn't almost murder myself like an idiot. Well, how was the wave pool? Did you have fun? Oh, it was good. It was a good time. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened, all right? It was good. But hey, guess what? I still lived. I still cheated death. So fucking B6 Grim Reaper, I sunk your battleship. You can kiss my ass. I'm alive after all these years. The end.
Yo. Bro, that was amazing. That was amazing. Y'all gotta admit, that was funny as hell. Don't forget to like and subscribe.